gentlemen, welcome to Grosvenor Vale. It's Tuesday the 16th of April for a crucial National League fixture between Wealdstone and Eastleigh. Stones buoyed by two fantastic home wins, quite literally over the last few days. The big 4-2 win, the comeback win, having been 2-0 down at home to Dorking last Thursday, and then a massive 1-0 win over champions Chesterfield have given Stones a massive chance of keeping their status in the National League, but they still need a few more points on the board to make it safe ahead of Saturday's final fixture away at Eastleigh. And Eastleigh, the visitors tonight themselves, have been in and around the bottom of the table, although never really getting right down into relegation, but they've secured their position under manager Kelvin Davis with a 1-0 win over Kidderminster, which ultimately sent the Harriers down on Saturday. So they come here with, in theory, nothing to play for, but it's worth noting that they have won their last 3 away games all by a single goal. It's an early opportunity here, and given we've had a few showers this evening, the pitch has got a bit of a slick on it, and it'll be a good opportunity for the experienced Chris Maguire to try and bring some early action out of Marcus Dewhurst. 4 in the wall for the Stones. And up steps Maguire, and it's over the bar. Forced Dewhurst into a save, but I think he went into a dive, but I think he had that covered. It's a searching ball forward from Barrett, and the Dark has got the wrong side. Oh, he gets a snapshot away, but he's dragged it wide. Good areas from Mason Barrett, looking to play in that right-hand channel, and the ball sliding off the surface here, and Sean O'Dark did well to get the wrong side of Fran Select, but it's a bit of a snapshot. They go short. Picks up by Merry, he's looking to angle a ball in. Bobbles around, and the shot comes in from it's a snapshot from Solma Bouquet, and I think had that been on target, that would have beaten Marcus Dewhurst. The referee's given a corner here. A little bit scrappy in these opening exchanges. Maybe the pitch when Quigley's got through here. Oh. Marcus Dewhurst came to meet him and got caught in no man's land somewhat there, but quickly on his right foot and his toe poke couldn't just get it on target, so a bit of a let off there for Stones. Stones' first half performances in the 2 games that we've had, even the third if you include the Southend home game a week ago tonight, the first half performances have been far more cagey, perhaps a little less, I'm going to use the word ambitious. So that's a good ball as Callum Cisse strides down the left-hand side. Gangly arms, and there's a good turn away. That's a lovely ball into Alaraki, who's got Henry alongside him. Henry lines one up, cuts in onto his left, darts in really well, and Henry with a strike. Lovely feet from Aaron Henry, danced inside and out, but his left-footed strike from 12-13 yards has sailed over Joe McDonald's goal and landed in someone's back garden, but that's better from Wealdstone. I'll explain the applause that's going on around the ground in a moment. Stones just keeping possession here. A little bit misplaced pass, but it comes out wide to Aaron Henry. Stones building with De Silva. He loses possession, and the Bouquet steps in, but Ferguson's there. It does really well, Ferguson. It's a little bit lackadaisical one area. De Silva steps in down this right-hand side. Lovely bit of skill from De Silva. Still has the ball. Looks to stand it up to the run of Callum Cisse with the header. Oh, and it goes just over the bar. Did really well to improvise there. Callum Cisse just set up. I think he kind of kneed it over the bar. So the applause there during the 14th minute was for former Wealdstone youth team player Teddy Disson-Mead, who sadly passed away a year ago today. And his family are here tonight. They were presented with a shirt before the game. And that applause in the 14th minute was to recognise the first anniversary of former youth team player Teddy Disson-Mead. It's Nathan Ferguson with a long-range strike. No, he's got that in his locker, but it drifts harmlessly wide of Joe McDonald's goal. Arm up from Henry. We're looking for the likes of Mason Barrett, Sean O'Darkwa. Goes deep, looking for the run of... Oh, it's hit the crossbar. I think McDonald had it covered, but it was a deep corner looking for the run of Barrett, but it had plenty of whip on it, and it just clipped the top of Joe McDonald's crossbar, but it's gone harmlessly out for a goal kick, and well, I guess you might say it was wasted in the end. It's a packed corner out there. Stone's looking to work it well, and it's De Silva again who's found the ball into Cisse. It's a good first touch, half cleared out to Taranaka. Snap shot is blocked, but Jaden Mundell-Smith strides down this left-hand side, does really well. Ooh. Drove one in at goal. Stones fans demand a corner. Got some big bodies to aim at there. Goes in looking for the head of Fran Tillett. Oh, got up well. Ball bobbled around. Is that another corner? No, it was Fran Tillett who won the corner. Was forced quite away from goal, but his downward header just bobbled around. And Charlie Barker's just momentarily gone down again there. Oh, he does well, Mundell-Smith. Oh, couldn't really beat the first man, and between Fran Tillett and Nabote they do well. Nice touch away from Quigley, but Barker is he's thought he was going to get there, but Quigley has stepped away from him. Mundell-Smith comes back. Quigley's going to want to get it onto his left, which he does. It's deflected and pushed away by Dewhurst. Charlie Barker, what Charlie Barker doing there? Barker seemed very hesitant as the ball was pushed out by Marcus Dewhurst. I wonder if he's still carrying a knock. Nathan Ferguson, who came in for a bit of criticism, it's fair to say, in his last appearance in the game here a week ago against Southend, but he's had a much better game so far. He's been playing in this more advanced role, and he's got a nice opportunity here as Jack Young fires one in from distance to save, and oh, McDonald spilled it. The long drive from Jack Young pushed it into the ground, bobbled around, but Sean O'Darkwa couldn't quite get there first, and McDonald gathers at the second attempt. Impressive, Jack Young, still huge energy in the game, despite us being in the sort of the final 15 or so minutes here. Stones fans trying to get a bit of noise. Barrett goes in looking for the feet of a Dark Cruise. Touches a good one to Kretschmar, but it comes out to Callum Cisse. Oh! A Dark Cruise touch looked to have set up rather inadvertently Kretschmar there, but he couldn't quite take the ball in stride. It rebounded out to Callum Cisse, who hit the target, but it was a little bit of a tame effort straight down the proverbial throat of Joe McDonald, who rolls out here to George Langston. He strides forward under pressure from Boulderwine. Steps inside, does well, does really well. Cycles back to Jack Young. Young looking for some options. And Henry's miscontrolled crucially, but does really well to win it back. And Henry can stride forward here. Have a strike, son. Cracking hit. Oh my goodness me! Brilliant from Aaron Henry. First recovering really well to win the ball back after rather unluckily losing possession. He won the ball back, strode through out of the middle of the midfield, struck a fierce effort from fully 25 yards, and it whistled past that far post of Joe McConnell. Jack Cook does well again, perhaps under a foul, not given. Jaden Mundell-Smith has gone down and stayed down there. Stones claiming for injury, and Mundell-Smith is playing everyone on here. And that's a good foul. That's a good foul. Cisse's going to get booked. I think the referee's had an otherwise excellent game, but she looked like she was going to blow for Jaden Mundell-Smith staying down there. Here comes the free kick in from Maguire. It's in. It's a goal. And that's not Marcus Dewhurst's finest moment. I don't know whether Maguire meant that or not. It's a little bit David Seaman in the 2002 World Cup. But that is a goal, and that is Wealdstone 0, Eastleigh 1, and that could be a very, very important goal. Gives the ball away and Rutherford brings it forwards. Maguire going to heed the shouts of his manager and keep the ball in the corner. And that'll be full time. Credit to Stones, who, given the amount of football that they played in the last couple of weeks, last 3 weeks or so, you know, they looked leggy, slightly devoid of ideas, but they stayed in this game for a long time. It's a game that they'll feel they should never have lost. But Chris Maguire's moment of genius, or fluke, whichever way you want to look at it, is the difference between the two sides here. And it's his solitary goal that arrived on 88 minutes as it finishes Wealdstone 0, Eastleigh 1.